This is KQ Pharmacode detector, and this is the paper we are going to test today. This is the Pharmacode. The Pharmacode sensor is mounted on the pre-folding section, and then it's usually mounted on the left side of the folder gluing machine. This is how you should mount the ejector sensor. The ejector sensor should be green when no paper, and when red when there is paper passing underneath it. The sensor should be around 3 to 4 cm above the paper. And the ejector sensor should be around 20 to 30 cm from the diverter. Do not mount the ejector sensor in between these two belts. You should mount it at the ejector belt instead of this belt. This is the Pharmacode detector controller. Plug in all the device according to the table shown here. Load your paper onto the feeder and move paper to the pre-folding section. Use the inch function until you can see the paper at here. Okay. Now the sensor should be shining at the white color paper, not black. And then loosen this bolt and move your sensor in such a way that this value is the highest. Okay, 4000 is the highest value for this setup, so tighten this bolt. Slowly move the paper again so that the red dot is shining at the black bar of the barcode. The center of the red dot should be exactly at the center of the black bar. Now this value is minimum. Now you can do the calculation and set the threshold value. So this threshold value is 3400. You can press the plus and minus button to change the threshold value. You can do a language change here and also a factory reset to make sure all value is in default. And press exit. So this is now in default. First we set up the ejector. Okay, this is the ejector interface. This is to turn on or off the ejector, and this is to turn on or off the shutdown. Ejector position is usually 1, and this length of ejector sensor is the length of the paper. Response length is 2/3 of the paper length. So this 2/3 of 110 is around 80. Do not change the compensation value, and this sensor distance is the photoelectric and the diverter. So this is the photoelectric red dot. You can see the red dot and the diverter. So this is around 210 mm. You put here 210 and save the value. Now we are ready to read this barcode. So first we go in here and make a reset and set this product length. It's same as the length of the product, 110. The detection switch should be on. So when we press this should be off and this should be empty. Make sure there is no paper along the entire line and pass one paper through. Pass only one paper and wait for the paper to reach the end of the line. Okay, and you should see your samples code here. Now if we draw a wrong code, supposedly, and let the wrong code pass through, you should hear alarm. Okay, there should be a counting at here, the red color one, and there should be a kicking at here, the incorrect one. For some reason you want to change this code, you need to press a reset and then do this again. And this is the learning mode, and you do the learning process again. So this is what we will see. Okay, as the paper pass through there, watch here. Okay, you see, this is off. That means the learning is successful.